Hello, hello, and welcome to the video, everyone. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to be going over a new meta loadout for Warzone 3 using Metagen by TrueGameData. Please go and support the website and creator. I'm going to leave a link to both his channel and the website in the description if you'd like to try it for yourself. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I plan on creating more meta loadout videos in the future. Closer. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the DG58 LSW loadout powered by Metagen. I was just looking around here, looking for some new meta weapons, and the DG58 LSW kind of stood out. It was my #1 ranked weapon. Looking at the stats a little closer, I kind of feel like it's a Poli 762 runner-up. But it's still pretty good. Definitely, if the Poli gets nerfed, I would recommend it. Going over some of the strengths of this weapon, if we take a look at the stats here, it's got a moderately high fire rate for an LMG, so it's a bit more forgiving than the Poli in that aspect. Though the recoil is fairly similar. I'd say the GG58 is a little bit harder to control than the Poli, but they're pretty comparable. And yeah, the recoil is mostly vertical. It has a pretty good reload time. I think that's the major selling point it has over the Poli. With the 60-round mag, it reloads about twice as fast. So if you like to reload, if you ever get caught with your pants down using the Poli, I know it's happened to me a million times. Then this might be the weapon for you. It's got top tier bullet velocity, though pretty much all the LMGs have pretty great bullet velocity, so it's a negligible difference. But 1,116. You're feeling pretty hit scan at that point. Now, some of the cons with this weapon are it's got like pretty mid-tier movement. Like the base movement speed is actually pretty good, not compared to the Poli with the conversion kit. But that's why the Poli really shines with that conversion kit. It's just so snappy. It feels like an AR. Sprint speed's pretty low. Attack sprint speed's pretty low. Crouch speed's decent. And it's got bad hip fire as well. Even for an LMG, it's not too amazing. So that's a little summary. And next we'll get into the loadout for this gun. I'll take you to the game to show you that. Hey guys, let's go over the build for the GG58 LSW here in Warzone. Starting off with the barrel, we got the Woody long barrel. It gives a nice boost to your damage range and bullet velocity, and as well as your recoil, so it makes it a little more reliable in those long range gunfights. Next, we're going to have the Spirit Fire suppressor. This is nice to keep you off the radar with not too many frills. Just a little increase to damage range and a bit on your vertical recoil. Does make the gun feel a bit slow, but that's what you got to do to stay off the minimap, I'm afraid. Alright, we have the Kimura Rayan vertical grip. This is going to reduce our vertical recoil by a lot, as well as the horizontal. Just another thing to keep this gun as a good long range beamer. And your optic, whatever you prefer, really. I like the Koryo Eagle Eye 2.5. Gives me that's about as far as I like to shoot my weapons, is what this scope allows me to. I usually play Resurgence, so not too many crazy long engagements. And then finally we got the recoil reduction butt plate. Just another attachment to help reduce recoil here. Just keep you on target. Now head to the firing range, see how this works. Pretty snappy. Okay, now I'll go back to TrueGameData. We're going to take a look at this Core 45 with conversion kit as the second part of our loadout. Well, I ran my meta through TrueGameData's website, Metagen. It just came out like today or a day ago or something. So it's hot off the block and ready to use for the new Warzone update. And I was kind of surprised to see a pistol with a conversion kit at the top of my Metagen, but looking at the stats, it started to make a little more sense. Now we can look at those at the comparison tool. Now obviously, like the most important thing here is the TTK, which as you can see, it's beating out all the other meta options. So I mean, that's pretty important in a close range engagement. Even looking at combination shots, it's not as impressive as it was, but all these weapons require you get headshots to really, be competitive. But this weapon, it really excels no matter where you're hitting the target, which is a bit strange because if you look at the hitbox, it seems like a pretty unforgiving hitbox, but I guess the damage is just high enough to make up for it. You definitely don't want to be hitting the legs with this weapon. Stomach and arm shots are okay, but you really want to focus on the chest and head area. It's your best hitbox. Unfortunately, headshots are really no benefit with this weapon. I'll probably make it overpowered, but you could say it's kind of unforgiving in the hitbox aspect, but I think the damage makes up for it and makes it a pretty good gun. Now, I mean, that being said, this gun is a high skill weapon, but look at the stats here, or the recoil rather. Yeah, you can see the recoil is a bit insane, and not to mention that with the conversion kit, it turns the gun into like this weird semi-auto, fully auto kind of weapon. Basically, when you pull the trigger, it fires, and when you release the trigger, it fires. So, you get 2 shots for the price of 1. It's pretty easy to meet the cap, but it does add a skill gap as opposed to a fully automatic weapon. So, keep that in mind. I would definitely say this is more of a weapon for a high-skilled player. You really have to know where to pick your fights with this weapon. You want to stay up close, and you have to take advantage of the semi-auto capabilities. And, that being said, so I mean, some of the pros of this gun are it has an insane TTK, like best in class here. That's the real reason we're using this gun. Just the TTK is so high, so we just have to find a way to make it work. It has an above average reload time and amazing movement, I guess, since it's a pistol. And also has a pretty high flinch for an SMG. So I mean, it's definitely not a bad thing. Might get some snipers off you. And some of the cons, as we already talked about, the insane vertical recoil. It has a moderate fire rate, and the tapping motion makes it difficult to use. The mag size could be a little problematic in trios and quads. 40 rounds can be a bit lacking. I would definitely recommend running this gun with something like a Poli with the 100 round mag to help you be able to survive those drawn out and long fights in quads and trios. And this gun definitely has a very low bullet velocity, so it's another reason you really have to pick your engagements with this gun. You really can't be using this gun, I'd say, past 20 meters. Alright, let's go over to the game and I'll show you the loadout. Alright, let's take a look at the build for this Core 45 here in Warzone. Now, I'd like to start off by saying I don't really think this build is perfect yet. I think there's definitely room for improvement here, especially considering the recoil is so high. You may want to swap out this laser with a recoil reducing stock like the Ravager or the brace stock, or, well, not the brace stock actually, but the Ravager or this F-Tech here. It may be worth it to help deal with the recoil. Right now the gun's feeling pretty good to me with this underbarrel that reduces vertical recoil a lot. It really helped me out, but let's just get into it. First off, the most important thing is to use the conversion kit. This is going to improve your fire rate by 100% and make it more of an SMG with a weird kind of firing situation that we've already explained. The grip, we're going to use the granular grip, a 40 round drum, self-explanatory, the FJX Dioid 70 laser, This is going to make it really snappy and quicken those gunfights up close. And finally, I was using a different underbarrel attachment at first, but I went in and took a look, and this reduces vertical recoil the most out of all the attachments I looked through. It's the Kimura here, actually. When I put this one on, it really made the gun feel a lot better and easier to manage. So I definitely recommend you run this grip. And if you want to see how it looks in the firing range. A little difficult to control, but if you use your shots on target, it melts. I definitely wouldn't recommend using it past 20 meters. After that, pretty hard to hit anything. But up close and personal, clearing out buildings, this gun can be perfect. The iron sights really aren't too bad either. It is quite jumpy though. But I think especially controller players could enjoy the auto aim. You may not enjoy the way you have to fire this gun. But regardless, enjoy the gameplay after this. And have a nice day.
Kill confirmed, and we located the rest of them. Enemy soldier incoming. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get
on the
hunting.
tree.
Your squad mates back on station. Targets identified. Weapons free. Good. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Question close air. Target.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
That was just weird. God damn, how many motherfuckers are you gonna fight when it's one of those areas?
Exciting.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. Your squad mates redeploying. Well done.
Enemy down. From the kill. deployed.
Objective 5 and hold.
Enemy movement.
Target.
Anyone got mid-cal round?
Remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Anyone got mid-cal
Squad mates
round?
back on station. Good work. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Reindeer hunter. My reindeer have been naughty. Hunt them down.
You got reinforcements inbound.
Dropping armor.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Got it.
Located.
Let's make a deal. I help you win, and you give me tummy rubs for an hour.
There are 24 enemies active. Kill them all. You're getting another chance. Make it count. Gas is inbound.
Coming to town.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. Well done. A deserter left your squad. We'll redeploy you faster to make up for it. Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone.
Heck, dude.
Let's make a deal. I help you.
You got gas moving in.
Give me tummy rubs.
Move to the safe zone. We are returning you to the front. Earn this. You got reinforcements inbound.
Septic! Taking fire! Find medical.
Your squad mate left the AO. We'll reduce your redeployment time.
Best not to turn your laser.
You're back on station. Go get after it.
Calling in a counter UAV.
Solid copy. The resurgence is about to end. Make it count. Squad is down. Stay alive to bring them back.
I know which way to run.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Bomb drone deployed.
Trust me, right there.
Home drone ready for detonation.
He's coming, he's coming.
Counter UAV disengaging. Effect on target.
Enemy marked.
Enemy soldier incoming. It's down.
Killed one.
Win this thing.
I killed one. One's outside on the ground.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Coming from behind us too.
Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game. All squad members are in the safe zone.
Yeah.
Gas is closing in. Alright, your squad's in the safe zone.
Toss some smoke grenade.
Your party cat.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Tracking hostile.
Oh, yeah, shot
Careful.
from somewhere.
Oh,
Get in here, I'll get you.
I don't know. Let me get in.
Breach your drone out.
That's a gun.
Oh my god.
Any catnip in there for me? Your party cat letting.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Drones are deploying buy stations in the area.
Shit. Staying alive, I'm flanking him. No.
You're in the top 5. Bring home the win. Be advised, resurgence is no longer active. This is for keeps.
Fuck.
Give me that yummy ammo goodness.
You're losing ground. Move it. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Advise you head to the safe zone. You got a lot of ground to cover. Finish your mission. Take them down.
Sorry, hairball.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Good work. Got your pause? We're inbound now. Look up and stand by. Here comes the snap.
Well, look who's here. Dancing with the devil, living to tell the tale. That's what I'm talking about. Time for assessment. Very resourceful. Good skill to have. I'm impressed. You geared up and you got evil. No rest for the wicked. Let's get back to work.